Hello, everybody. Welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Little Noah, Scion of Paradise, an action platformer roguelite with a little bit of kind of creature collecting to it. As I understand, you collect a group of monsters and other units that'll kind of do your attacking for you, but at your command, so you are still kind of doing the attacks, but you sort of get to build out a set of attacks via a set of monsters. But normally, I don't often play games with this kind of visual presentation to it, but it came out and it's getting very, very positive reviews right now. Currently 100% reviews on Steam, which is enough for me to say, all right, I'll give it a crack. I'm curious. It shadow dropped on Steam and Switch same day here. I'm very curious. I don't know. The premise seems interesting enough. Seems like it's got enough of a unique premise for me to want to check it out. And that mixed with positive reception. Hey, let's go for it. Select the difficulty of your game. Your choice does not affect the content of the story, only the difficulty of the gameplay. Can be changed for the game settings. Hard cannot be chosen mid-game. Once you're selected hard as your difficulty level, you cannot switch to others. I'll tell you what. For showcasing the game today, let's just pick normal. If the game is a banger and we come back to play more, we will do a run on hard or something. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just do normal for now. We'll see what's up. If you see the icon below, it means your game is autosaving. Please do not end your game or turn off the system while this is visible. Great. Can do. Can not do. Alchemy. The power to control mana and champs, a supernatural art familiar to the chosen few. Port Mana Cloud, a kingdom forged by alchemy, and there in the skies above is little Noah. It's me. Oh god, oh no. Oh my god. Woohoo! Look at these mana readings. Something tells me I just hit the mother lode. What, was this not the voice you're expecting for this character? Nothing on this map of the kingdom. That means I found it first. All right, time to set sail. And so, from the deck of the airship, helmed by a girl brimming with confidence. As I live in Tinker, that didn't sound good. Don't tell me I hit something. Our story begins. Is that a... Is it a... kitty? Oh no, you poor thing! Who would do this to such a child? No! No, I'm not going to. I'm not doing it. Batting Noah's helping hand aside, the injured cat fled into the distance. Hey, you didn't have to slap me. I'm just trying to help. I'm the captain of this ship, and there will be no shenanigans on my watch. All right. Okay, here. Yeah, worth noting, I'm playing with a PlayStation controller. The prompts are going to be for Xbox, so if it takes a moment to get some of the controls used to it, you know, hey, tis what tis. Down to descend. Great. RB to open up treasure chests. Some units. As I understand, there are, to make it clear, because I see stars and I see things that are in gems, I want to make it clear, I do not think there are any microtransactions. I'm making that clear right now. I do not think. Otherwise, I probably would not have popped the game open. We shall see. Obtaining Lilliputians. Champions are being created through alchemy. Noah can summon special champions known as Lilliputians. Noah wields Lilliputians to attack in battle, each with their own unique attack and skills. They can be obtained from treasure chests. To see the ones you've obtained, check the main menu. It cannot be accessed during this tutorial. Great. So there we go. You see that? So that's now our basic attack combo is mouse, mouse. We can also get Huey, which is more different mouse. Attack, attack, big attack. Bump, bump, bump. And we also have a... Okay, we got like a big old special as well. We've got a dash. Can we do a dash attack? Mouse, mouse, mouse. Oh my god. Oh no, guys. Is this fun? Oh no. Oh no. We'll see. Those champs don't look familiar. Don't tell me they're raiders. They must be the villains who hurt that poor kitty back there. Don't know whose orders they're acting on, but I'm about to teach them what happens when you mess with Noah Little and her trusty airship. I'm gonna kick your... All right. Oh, no. I mean, yeah, like, we have a pretty basic set of attacks right now. Can we do a double in the air? We can. But it feels nice. I don't know. It feels nice enough. Nice enough. Better than I was expecting, I will say, for sure. The avatar burst gauge fills up when you attack foes. Once it's full, take your avatar form and strike. While in avatar form, you're invincible. Use it at the right time to turn the tide tide of battle into your favor. Okay. We have an ult. Gotcha. Invincibility. Items can also be used to fill up the avatar burst gauge. Can be stacked twice. Keep an eye out and use that to your advantage. Great. Avatar burst! Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I need to adjust something. Sorry, the menu settings are not available in here like it said. I gotta wait until we're done with the tutorial. I think it went this way. Oh, there you are, little kitty. Oh, no, you're really hurt. I'm gonna get you patched up, okay? Come here, sweetie. What are you calling sweetie? Get that hand out of my face. You can talk? It's you. Better start talking. Who are you? I'm Noah Little. I'm an alchemist. What about you? Alchemist? So you're one of them damned raiders? Be a raider? Get out. Get out of my ruins now. What do you mean? I'm not trying to... Sky's above. What's happening? Where'd the storm come from? At this rate, we'll crash and burn. I gotta get control of the ship. The fateful encounter between a girl and a cat would change the course of history. We're going down. I'll have to make an emergency landing. Hold steady, you hunk of junk. I'm not dying today. Not until I find my father. We are really in it, huh? I love my job. In time, there wouldn't be a soul in the kingdom that didn't know the girl's name. Key to the ruins. Heed my call. Okay. Little Noah, Scion of Paradise. Oh. Okay. That mean I get access to the main menu? The menu? Settings? Oh, I thought I was toast. That storm came out of nowhere. Survived the landing, but the ship is a total wreck. Oh, and I just fixed her, too. Better take a look around. Just what is this place? Calm skies all around. You never guess I'd just ridden the storm to end all storms. It's all very strange. Then there was that cat. Get out. Get out of my ruins now. Are we getting a flashback? It's been 1 minute. It was a minute ago. I have a feeling he might know what the heck's going on here. He mentioned ruins. If that's where I am, then maybe I can uncover ancient knowledge. I might even get a clue to Dad's whereabouts. Where'd that kitty run off to? I need to find out what he knows. And I need to repair the airship too. I can't go adventuring without it, can I? Explore the ruins, repair the ship. Thanks, Storm. Now the smooth sailing I was hoping for. Come on, Noah. Pull your socks up. You got a feline to find. Try heading to the ruins first. You got to check out the ruins first. Hey, why don't y'all shut up and mind your own business? I do believe that there is meta progression, and quite a bit of it, if I were to take a wild crack based off of looking at this and the airship repairs and things I saw on the Steam page. All right. Guess I'll die. The visuals are very interesting, though. It's kind of got, like, almost this very gentle, kind of almost like claymation vibe to it, even though it's not. It's just very smooth. Seems like there's a steady flow of mana here. Should be enough to create some astrals. That settles it. It's time I rustled up some allies and search this place. No champ will be able to touch my airship when I'm through. Ratty, Huey, and Thump. What are those, like the DuckTales characters? The layout of the ruins change every time you enter. Okay, enemies and obtainable rewards will also change. Obtainable rewards will also change? You'll start your adventure with some Lilliputites. Find more Lilliputites by exploring the ruins. Experiment with different Lilliput combinations to create unique teams of your own. That's a fun name, Lilliput. Is that Gulliver's Travels? Is that what that's from? I don't remember if that's what it's from, but... Accessories can be found in the ruins. Think about how each system will synergize with your Lilliputites before you equip them. Cool. Accessories are automatically equipped, and their effects stack. Collect as many as you can while adventuring. Great. If Noah HP falls to 0, you're dead. Once returned to the ship, you can make repairs to your airship, keep tip-top shape to give Noah a permanent boost. Yeah, meta progress. Understood. I figured as much. But yeah, it's got this sort of like tilt-shift kind of visualization to it with the sort of like blurry stuff in the foreground right there and the slightly blurry background, even with the smooth models. It's kind of making it look like we're playing with a bunch of toys. Oh my god, look at that third one. Boy. Can we like swing? Yeah, okay. Add Lilliputites to your team. Customize your sequence of attacks by combining different types of Lilliputites. Choose auto to have a team created for you. Put a Lilliput in a skill slot to unleash a special attack. Unlock skill slots by making repairs to the airship. Get more Lilliputites with skills in your arsenal and gain the upper hand in battle. Obtain them from cauldrons and treasure chests. They're lost if you get knocked out. I did want to see if we could, like... Do I want the big one first? Probably not, but I'm just kind of curious if we could. So we can put it in the skill slot and see... Whoop, okay, it's on cooldown right now. I'm busy. So, like, everybody... Oh, my God, look at the tiny little... Look at them following me. Oh, my God. So all of them have their own unique thing for when they're in the Y slot? That's kind of wild. Wait. Oh, I couldn't pick that up because I was at full HP. Oh, what? The frame rate? What the frame rate was that? Whoop. Can we do this right here? Okay, so he sort of like stays in the air nice and clean there. I can't tell if it's frame rate or just like the fact that there seems to be screen stutter when we hit enemies. Kind of like for that sort of visual flare effect. Boink. Complete challenges. In the ruins, you might be issued challenges. If the challenge is completed and all foes are defeated, that's fun. You'll earn extra treasure chests. Great. Boop, boop. I'm gonna grab you, put you in here for the challenge then. So if we stop attacking like for even just a moment, we reset our combo. Is there a way to, like, cycle without attacking? That'd be an interesting thing. What do we got here? Check gate effects. Gates within the ruins will lead you to the next stage. Each gate grants different effects, so choose wisely. The effects change every time you enter the ruins. At first, only one gate will be accessible. Complete the conditions posted above the closed gates to open them. Prepare your airship to imbue the gates with additional effects that can be activated with certain items. Yeah, it seems like a kind of game to maybe like play a lot over the course of time, you know, really go for those upgrades, things like that. I'm going to check the settings, though, while I can. Yeah, not much I can really adjust with performance or anything like that, so keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Create an accessory using alchemy. Accessories can be crafted using cauldrons found throughout the ruins. Only one can be crafted at each cauldron. Great. Maximum HP up by 10%. Also, what's the power? Wait, why would I not just pick a really high power one, I guess? Increased chance to inflict burn by 80%. Like, does that mean... I don't know. Foes frostbite becomes glaciate? Do I have a foe? Do I have foe? Or what do you mean? I don't even know if I have a chance to inflict burn. Like, does it go from 0 to 80? Or is it like... Let's try it out. And if we see anything... I don't know if we have anybody named... Yeah, it's not... I don't know, man. Whoop, whoop. Good deal. Maybe I'll get back my my super duper special. Swap, 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 swap. Boink. Oh, it's on cooldown right away. That's right. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have the ability to apply burn right now as a result. You would think if I had an 80% chance to apply burn, I'd be seeing it more often. I think it means if I have an ability that can apply burn, it would now become 80% more likely to do so. Yeah, definitely noticing frame rate things here and there. Whoop. You there? Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, we only got 2 attacks right now. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want 2 attacks and the extra special, like, automatic attack, or the one with, never mind, not automatic. Choose a crystal. Crystals found at crystal sanctums can be used to give Noah various power-ups. Only one can be selected at each sanctum. Great. Increase damage by 10% when Noah attacks a nearby foe. Great. A distant foe. Increase damage by 1% for every consecutive hit. I mean, red seems like the way to go. Is this kind of like this sort of, this is giving me Dead Cell's scroll vibes. But they're all damage, which I've got to be honest, I kind of like. It's like, do you want lots of close-up damage? Do you want far damage? Or do you want very fast attack speed damage? That's kind of interesting if that's the case. All right, so have we gotten everything here? Let's check the map. Areas to adjacent rooms you've entered would be visible, but their details stay hidden until you entered. You can... Okay, good. That's what I was checking. You can warp. Also, are we missing any health? Because apparently this states we are not missing any health. Reach the Dark Side Cliffs to unlock that place. More gold from foes. All right. Ooh, I'm really breaking a sweat here. This place goes on forever. Better stay on my guard. Yeah. Wait a second, is that? It is! It's the kitty from earlier. Hey, you okay? You still hurt? But you're not dead? Well, that's rude, thanks. But as you can see, I'm very much alive. You're with him, ain't you? That makes sense, you and me. That makes you and me enemies. Him? Him who? I'll have you know I fly solo, and that's just the way I like it. Thank you very much. Hold up, you're telling me a scrawny kid like you ain't got a crew? Nice try, but I ain't buying it. These ruins have got untold power hidden within. You ain't getting your dirty paws on it. You know about this place? Wait, who are you? If you know something, tell me. You want to know who I am, kid? Heh, that makes 2 of us. What's that supposed to mean? Ain't none of your damn business. Meow. Now get your sorry tail out of here. Oh, there he goes. Jeez, what a foul-mouthed, annoying little furball. Still, that cat's the only clue I got. I better chase after him. I want another dang Lilliput. Ooh. Oop. Okay. I mean... Ooh, watch it break. Big blast. All right, all right. Like, I don't know. The fact that it's actually just fun to move around and dash and attack, even though I have literally a 2-hit combo and an active right now, feels kind of nice. I don't know. There's something about it that feels surprisingly good. Really, the big thing I have right now is, dang, that frame rate hiccup there, here and there, is noticeable. Oh, I actually took hit. Are there no iframes on dodge? Seems like maybe. Maybe not. Whoop. Get out of my swamp. Burst max. There was a room over here that we didn't go to. Why is the frame rate problem right now when there's nothing in here? The hell? No. No. Vigor brooch. Increase your damage by 10%. Cool. Pick up forgotten items. Some items are automatically added to your inventory by touching them. Others must be picked up manually. Check the map for any missed items. Great. Are you trying to tell me something? Did I miss an item? Wait. Also, do we have more? No, we don't. You achieve the total damage goal. Okay, is it like things are just going to keep on spawning until we do a certain amount of damage? I think I've done it. I've gotten gold. I don't know if that's the limit. I'm basically a god gamer, just so you know. Yep. Oh my god. Boy, what? Yeah, it was not particularly challenging to get that goal there. All right. How does a man buy a new Lilliput? There. Ah. Oh, okay. Items and Lilliputians can be purchased from the shop. Spend gold to stock up on what you need. Selection of items is random. Obtain gold by defeating enemies. Man, they're really letting you know all the basics of roguelites, which, you know, is a good thing. Felicity. Make way. Make way is an actual thing to buy. How much money you got? I have 1,600. I can only get one of them. She looks like she's got the ability to burn. Bring down the hammer along with brimstone may cause burn. Oh my god! Look at that move! That's so cool! Restore 100 health. Lock treasure chest. Sure. It feels strange to have it be like that. This is the quickest. I think this is our quickest attack. Yeah. That just feels fun. I don't know. I kind of want to see, just for experiment's sake. I don't know. Maybe I do that too. Maybe I do that instead. Launches foes, likely cause stun, may burn. I could do that. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting little things going on here. I don't know. It seems like... I don't know. I'm impressed. I don't know. What can I say? The frame rate, annoying, problematic. The rest of it, I'm pretty impressed. In the ruins, you will sometimes find a vast area filled with twists and turns. No enemies will spawn here. Get past the traps to open the treasure chest beyond. Unlocking doors will open a shortcut to treasure chests. Some chests are also locked. Use your keys wisely. Right. I mean, I gotta... Increase fire attack damage? Awesome. I mean, great. Why not? Make way. I don't know about that attack being last. We could also just do like a simple combo like... Can I take them out? Yeah. Remove. What if we did something a little bit more straightforward like this? Does it come back quicker? Boom, 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 boom. One would think it would. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Keep that in mind. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I mean, a higher percentage of our attacks are going to be these littler ones, which I kind of don't mind, but the guy feels strange there. Maybe that's not... I think that's a little bit better. I like that better. I like that better. So that's a bit of a charge. Alchemize. Lilliputians can be created using cauldrons found throughout the ruins. Only one Lilliput can be created. Choose the one that fits your style. Fire little orb of destruction. I mean, we probably should go with fire, yeah? May cause burn. I feel like just straight up. Doom flap. What the hell? What the hell? Ah, he sucks on the ground, but he's great in the air. Oh, that's gonna be so strange to work around though. What about for this? I don't know. That's such a strange attack. I like that it exists. I could have it there. Wait. It's not terrible, but it's like, yeah, it's way better if we get in the air first. So I guess I'll have it first, and then by the time it gets to the other attack, the other fire attack, maybe we'll be applying burn again. I guess we'll do this each consecutive hit. So did we have to pick between those two forever now, or like I don't know what's up? If we just like we go 1 2 3 1 2 3, we cycle through them, or if it was just like that was kind of the equivalent of a Dead Cell scroll where sometimes you only get the option between two. Who knows? Hello, Sephiroth. Is that the kitty? Hey, you okay? You're badly hurt. Kid, you should have stayed back. What? Run, kid. One cannot escape destiny. Key to the ruins, your time has come. Who are you? Boom, 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 boom. Sepiro. Answer me. You're the only one who hurt. You're the one who hurt this defenseless kitty, aren't you? Leave while you still can. You are not my quarry. I'm not going anywhere. Not until you tell me why you hurt him. Where's your nose? Where's my nose? Why, you ask? Because it's my destiny. Key, I accept this gift of power. My destiny shall now be fulfilled. Who in the world are you? Stop speaking in riddles and tell me. You have no concern to me, girl. I thought I'd made that abundantly clear. Well, I have business with you, mister. For one, you're going to apologize for hurting this kitty. Hello. Dash! Oh my god. Oh, the hit stun after that. Not hit stun, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta... Oh, we have a double jump. I'm glad I just learned that right now, at least. Yeah, we get really trapped into our attack. Get wrecked. Yeah, that attack has got some slow cooldown action to it. What is happening? What are you doing? Oh, you're doing that again. Yeah, I don't know if I like the fire lady attack. I cannot dash through him. What a move. Look at him go. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to, at the very least, remove this. He's blocking projectiles. Okay. That's... What the hell? It was actually not that bad of a fight. I think if we just removed our really slow attacks that made it so we couldn't dodge after, we would have been in a better spot. If you get knocked out and return to the airship, any crystals, accessories, and Lilliputians obtained will be lost. Items lost will be converted to mana. The rarer the item converted, the more mana you'll receive. Interesting. Oh. Okay. That's an interesting way to do a meta currency. How to make it back on the airship. One minute I was surrounded, and now not even a scratch? I must have really shown them who's boss. Yep. That can't be right. I know I'm good, but I'm not that good. There's no time to be dilly-dallying. I got things to be doing. Got some mana from the champs I defeated in the ruins. I should be able to use that to repair the airship. Sounds like a plan. Time to test my theory. Power up Noah by repairing up the airship. Yeah. Meta progress. We're not going to go into that again. But alas, I kind of knew that was going to be part of it. But repair your airship using mana from the gathered from the ruins. Earn boost aiding the expeditions. Any boost gained from the airship is permanent. Great. Airship repairs. Adventurer's log. Check your records here. Earn badges from accomplishments. You can earn rewards and just in badges. Statues can also be earned as rewards. Placing down statues grant boost to help you on your journey. Bronze Huey statue. Increase attack damage by 1. Great. So doing achievements, basically want to change your avatar. Switch avatar. Each avatar gives her a unique appearance and a set of abilities? Oh my. Okay. Interesting. Lilliput's boosted. So certain Lilliput's will be boosted if we go for a certain build. Use matter. Whoop. Yeah, fair enough. All right, we got 100 here. Gold cocoa appears in the airship. Don't forget to collect all the gold from it before starting your adventure. What the heck? A pedestal into the airship. Oh my god. Like, what the heck? There's so much stuff. Unlock potions. Cover HP with potions. Number of potion you carry by... Okay, so this is an Estus flask. This is like the potion in like Dead Cell, something like that. Great. Great. Happy to have it. Lilliput House. Gifts found in the ruins can be given to Lilliput's. Gifting items to Lilliput's will strengthen your bond. And unlock special effects. Obtain gifts from defeated enemies. Treasure chest gifts will stay with you even after you've knocked out. Bond? Oh my god, you increase your bond level with that. I gave it to him? Wait, no, I did not yet. This one was really slow. This guy was kind of fun. But you know what? You're a good boy. I kind of want to... Maybe we save it. I don't know. I don't know who I want to upgrade. Sure, I like this mouse. Great. Mouse now does 2% more damage. What the Chow Garden is that, though? I mean, that's dangerous. Want to put up a statue? It's almost... Here's my thing. I know people maybe think they know and got me pegged down, figured out with my take on meta progression. If you're going to do it, go, like, all the way. Like, here's the thing. It's no mystery what kind of game this is. Like, you are going to be here and you're going to be playing through it a lot just to upgrade your camp, upgrade your, get all of the different unlocks, get all of the different characters, friendship levels up like crazy. This is a grind it game. And, there's something almost more respectable about it being so unabashedly going all into it. It almost feels like it's more suited to this style of game where it's kind of about the collecting aspect than a game where it's just about the winning and not necessarily about just collecting and rebuilding your home and things like that. It feels more understandable and fitting here. I'm not going to say that I prefer it, but it feels more fitting here than most games. Obtain statues from clearing achievements in the adventure's log. Place them on the airship for boost. Statues can only be placed on pedestals. More pedestals can be installed using completing and repair of the airships. So, okay. So I am a fan of, when games do have strength meta progressions, I'm a fan of this kind of a system where you have a limited amount of pedestals or slots for these upgrades. Like we can only pick one from the list, and that's what we get, and we could get like a higher quality statue of it, stuff like that. I kind of like that because it means the high cap for what the meta progress looks like is actually a lot lower, theoretically. That being said, we can unlock lots of slots there, but I don't know. I'm a fan of when games do that. That being said, there's a bonkers amount of progression, but I also like in the upper left, it tells you exactly how far along you are. It says you have 1% of the progression. It's like, if you're going to do it and you're going to do it unabashedly, I at least like that they're going the way that they're going for it. And again, if it's a creature collecting kind of a thing, it sort of fits. Whoop. Yeah, again, I like the slower guys on the big old triangle move there. Just feels a bit better to me. Oh god, that frame rate though. That is I don't know, it's a pretty big deal. Like, it depends who you are. It may mean nothing to you. But it is so noticeable. It is so noticeable. I have a very good PC. Another ratty. That's actually really nice. Because that's who we upgrade. I mean, got that extra 2%. You know what? Let's go with the green crystal. Let's go for an extra 1% damage per consecutive hit. Oh, too slow on the refresh there. Challenge cleared. Whoop, whoop. Is there stuff in the barrels? Do I have to pick that up? Okay. I can't tell. I think that there's stuff in the barrels. There is. Man, it is amazing how many things this game does that I don't particularly love. That it's amazing that I am still really interested and impressed by it. That must mean that there's like a really good core package. I'm assuming that people who like games like this and who don't have issues with those little things, they're gonna be probably eating this the hell up. If I'm having a good time with it, despite it doing a lot of things I normally don't like, I don't know. 10% chance to remove all status ailments on Noah when defeating a foe. Let's just go for a standard 10% damage increase, sure. Whoop. Shop items have... Oh, that's interesting. That's a good way to, like, urge a player to go to a zone that maybe they normally wouldn't. That is smart. That is smart. Whoop, boink, boink. A setting to turn off the sort of, like, screen pause situation would be nice, too. The kind of, like, impact stutters. I'm usually not... What? I wish I didn't jump there. I'm usually not big on that. Oh, okay. So these guys are quite rough. We do have our potion. Great. There we are. Oi! Because when that guy's doing all that action right there, he's stopping the screen a hell of a lot. Whoop, whoop. Good deal, good deal. Check the shop. We got how much money? 740. A new Lilliput is probably 1,000. Reduce damage you take by 5%. Adds a blazing aura when you dash midair. Increase damage by 50% when foes are inflicted with dizzy or enfeeble. This is not an exciting one per se, but like, sure. What is so strange about the frame rate is it seems like it happens in a lot of the rooms where things are not really that crazy. Like, that's what's so strange. Buttons! What does buttons do? Of course, there's the dizzy. Advance forward while punching. If anyone gets hit, it's their own fault. Icicle when you attack a distant foe. Foe's frostbite becomes glaciate. What is this? I don't know, sure. How often am I going to be attacking a distant foe? Let's get $1,000 and then go to the shop. Do I want them in the front? It almost feels like maybe like here. Yeah, that's definitely... That feels the best. That feels the best. Woo, boy. Careful. There we go. So if they afflict frostbite, is glaciate not as something that's not as good as frostbite? It sounds more impressive to me, so I guess I thought it was... I was like, if an enemy has that, it's not going to be good for us to deal with glaciate instead. It says that there's a chest in here, isn't it? Am I crazy? Ah. Oof. Oof. Buzz Angela. Angela, I guess. Buzz. I don't know, man. Give me Angela. Shake up your foes. Yeah, I don't like it there. Maybe... Oh, what the heck? What does it do? Its repel may cause dizzy. We may just want to use it less. Like, we may not always want to go for it. Could even, like, put it after the bear. That's the thing is, like... Frame rate. Figuring out when to, like, not go for the full attack is probably just as important. Like, that is important as probably just not doing a full button mash here. Good deal. Wombo combo. Burst max. Something I missed in here? Yep. Take on foes and monster layers. Activating stone glyphs found throughout the runs will summon powerful foes. Make sure you're prepared. Defeating them all gives you special rewards. Oh, God. Time to die. Okay. Okay. Good deal. I mean, that's not... Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way that is it. Ah, God. Meant to turn around in time there. Yep. Good deal. Good break. Good break. Man, the sounds... Oh, there's a guy on the ground. I didn't even notice you. Oh, God, I'm very on fire. Okay. That's good. Oh, that is such a nice attack, though. Woo, boy. Nice crit damage up by 20%. What is this? Burst max. I didn't even use my burst. I'm too strong for burst. I guess I need to start using it. I don't know. Stopping to do the full visual effects thing is so jarring to me. Do more damage nearby. Seems like a better idea here. I guess I'm out of here unless I want to... I guess I could I could take a look at the shop. There was another thing for $1,000. Yeah, that's the thing. I thought it was gonna be the same thing. Buzz. Part of me wants to check it out just because I'm curious. 40 HP. Fine, let's just do that. Oh, but it's a fire thing. What do I even... We'll just go to the next shop, right? Smile. Great. Okay. All right, we should be fine, right? Just do a good job this time. Say madness is repeat the same action and expect different result. Destiny is immutable, child. I'm going to enjoy wiping that smug grin off your face, mister. Told you. Get out of here. Shh, Kitty, the grown-ups are talking. I'll give you all the cuddles you want just as soon as I take care of him. Oh my God, yeah. What is that? I don't know what that does. Okay, was this projectiles? Yeah. Oh, no, and that's right. He was going to do something else afterwards. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I can't dash through him. I got to get used to that. Yeah, you have to jump and dash over him. What is this? That was the attack? What? Oh, yeah, that's this one again. So when I hit my super, it resets my attack back to the beginning, which I can definitely use to my advantage. Yeah, this was easy. Man, having a faster attack for that boss fight, so much easier. Also knowing the attacks. How do you like that? He's gone. Where'd he go? He's long gone, kid. Mumbled about something about getting when he came for and left. Mr. Kitty, are you okay? Stay still. I'll patch you up. Oh, help me, kid. You're after power hidden in these rooms, same as that guy, aren't you? I can't just leave you like this. Now stop fidgeting and let me help you. Stop squirming unless you want to make it worse. The reason I'm skipping through them really fast sometimes is because it's X to get them to show up all the way. But if it's a small one, it just auto-skips it. So apologies on that, but hey. There we go. I gave you the mana infusion. That should do it for now. A champ like you will be up in no time. Guess there's no stopping you from going after him, eh? Nope. I get the feeling that whatever that guy's up to, it's not good. Besides, now that I'm here, I want to explore these ruins from end to end. And I'm coming with you. I'm a champ created right here in these ruins. And I might have lost my memory, but there ain't no better guide than yours truly. Lost your memory? You're in worse shape than I thought. Well, I might not remember my name, but I remember the important stuff at least. These ruins are something special, and it's me who's got to protect them. Can't let that creep get his hands on them, that's for sure. That settles it. We'll save them together. I introduced myself already, and just in case I forgot, I'm Noah. Now should I call you? I know. What about Zipper? Thanks. I hate it. Coming up with names isn't your strong suit, is it, Pipsqueak? Hey, what do you mean, Pipsqueak? You need a dictionary or something? Come on, kid. Let's get going. In your case, squeaking. All right, Zipper. Rude. If you ask me, Zipper's the perfect name for someone who zips around all over the place like a hyperactive fly. Okay. Yeah, that was really very easy. But again, it's not the highest difficulty. And also, I have a sneaking suspicion. It sounds like this is not the full run. But it depends. Whoop. Oh my god. We'll have to see. I'll do my best to find out. Good deal. I should use my super. I just like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel. First of all, I hate clicking in the right stick as a thing at a base. I usually, that's not a control scheme thing that I usually enjoy. But if we're going to be filling up our meter really darn fast anyways. Oh, that felt nice. Yeah, no iframes on the dash. No iframes on the dash. Gotta remember that. Good deal. Little heal. The shopper, this is like the demon room. Demon room. Demonic frame rate? Frame rate? What? It's gone? It's fine. It usually gets better after a few seconds at the very least. So that's nice. That's something. Do we get a second active ability? Ooh. Whoa, dude. Okay, you do crazy damage. All right. Please tell me this goes through the whole screen. Oh, no. Get the hell out. These guys do not get stunned by our attacks. At least the little ones. Holy crap! What? I'm gonna die. That is so much damage! Oh my, I mean, I know they're supposed to be strong, but dang. Tornado. Nope, 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 nope. Also, just figuring out what the general enemy attacks are like would be really helpful. Just trying to play it very safe, because obviously I'm one hit from death here. So let's just not die for stupid reasons. Whoop. Just die for a good reason. Do the tornado. Oh my god, he put up the drill! The tornado didn't stop him! Oh no! The tornado didn't stop him at all. I thought it would, knock him up like most tornadoes do. No dice. My hand, I'm back in the airship again. How peculiar. Maybe this time the work of the ruins, or maybe I hate it when the answers escape me, but I'm not letting that stop me. I managed to snag some mana, so I think that's a success. A few more attempts, I'll have the airship up and running. I'll be on my way to the center of these ruins. Or my name's not Noah Little. Man, though, yeah, that room is no joke. No joke at all. We have $1,000. Increases HP restored by potions. Is there one that just like... Oh my god. Condition repair core emblem. Repair core emblem 2 times. What? The hell is the core emblem? Oh, is this... Gotcha. Oh my, okay, so they're pretty impactful. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 100. You get literally 2x per tree of life. one time. Oh, it's just telling me. Repair core emblem 2 times. I don't know. I don't think I would have wanted to go for that. I just wanted to see. So we've unlocked the ability to go for that. Do I have to go bing, bang, 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 boom, and then it gets all the way down here? Repair core emblem 1 time. Not sure. Not sure exactly what the phrasing on that means. Max HP up. I mean, that seems huge. But, like, increase your damage by 20%? You literally getting double your damage? Yeah, these are... additional gate effects. These are massive, 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 massive meta progress upgrades. It's one of those where the intent is to come back and, you know, play a whole bunch. Gates have additional effects. With an additional effect, can be activated with a certain item. Defeat powerful foes. They may drop what you need. Interesting. So we can now, like, potentially get special doors that we have to use, like, some kind of almost like a key for to an extent. Interesting. I don't know. I'm a big fan of this mouse. What can I say? I like him. So this shows us the maximum. Oh, they get like a passive. Increase Noah's maximum HP. Oh, they get a passive when they're maxed. They get it when they're maxed out, or they get it at. Yeah. When do I get that? That's interesting. I'm assuming it's not now. All right. I'm going all in on my boy. Just in case, what if you unlock it at rank 2? I feel like you get it at 5, right? So, like, you can hold down A to gift multiple. Gotcha. Like, is this the optimal way to do this? No, but I love my mouse boy. Look at him. He's got boots on. What more do you want? What more the heck do you want? So, what was with the statues? That was just, like, that was part of this. Bronze Felicity statue. This is an interesting way to do, like, the kind of meta progress stuff, too. It's very, very interesting. So we can do that. We could swap out, increase your attack damage by 5%, or we can increase our max HP by 20. Feels like that probably is a bit better. So we're up to 140. We had 100. Like, that's a huge difference in the course of one run. But, you know, again, you know what you're in for if this is your kind of thing. Could you probably win a run at base? Probably, yeah. Like, I think that you technically probably could. And that's, I feel like, another reason why I am kind of, like, on the fence about meta progress, stuff like that. But if there's probably a way where you could win, but it would just be very, very, very hard, I'm a little bit more forgiving of it. In addition to the fact this seems like collecting and base building is very integral to the experience of this game here. My issues with it, frame rate. Like, that's my big issues with it. Other than that, like, I'm not going to sit here and say, like, man, remove the meta progress, stuff like that. It's very core to it. Some people will really, really enjoy that. I surprisingly enjoy it, so I think that there's going to be a lot of people who really enjoy it themselves as well, who usually aren't even bothered by that stuff, are probably going to love it. Because I think it's surprisingly nice. It's way, like, normally not my jam, a lot of things going on here, and I like it. That's the best thing I really can say. Little Noah, out now. It's on Steam. It's on Switch. I believe it is just... Yeah, it's just out, no early access, no nothing. Very important. Very important, though. Oh, my goodness. Requires a controller in order to play. That's noted. Noteworthy indeed. No keyboard and mouse support is that's kind of a big bummer as well. I mean, like, I wouldn't really want to play this keyboard and mouse anyways, but still, the fact that it doesn't have that, kind of a bummer. Kind of a big thing. So between that and the frame rate, those are really, like, the core gripes I have. Other than that, hey, it's fun time. Fun time. I enjoyed it. $14.99. Not on sale or anything. You know, maybe wishlist to check it out later. But alas, maybe after some patches, stuff like that, it'll get some keyboard and mouse support and frame rate ironed out. Who knows? Otherwise, I think it's still worth it anyways. I don't think it was enough to really ruin everything for me. So check it out. Link in the top of the description. My name is Retramation. Cover indie games every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. If you want somebody who's going to give every game a fair shake, even if they're not normally into that kind of a thing in the roguelike and roguelite genre, this is a good channel for you. I'm more than willing to set aside my assumptions and presumptions about a game before heading into it. Go in with an honest and give it an honest shot every single time and see what it has to offer that some people might like. If that sounds appealing to you and you like the roguelike or roguelite genre, this is a channel that you need to be subscribed to. New videos every single day on new roguelikes and roguelites. I will dive through everything face first, play all the games so you don't have to. Let you know if they're any good just by showing it to you, and you can decide for yourself based off of what you see. Alas, thank you for watching. Thank you. Check out the channel, Roguelikes more every single day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!